Welcome back to Full Circle. Happy Madaraka Day, people. I hope you're enjoying the show from wherever it is that you are. Please let us know. 111 it's going to cost you just a shilling to talk to us, be part of the conversation, send in your questions. And this particular conversation that we're about to have is those ones for questions. We all don't like breakups. Now, it's worse if they just walk out on you, so you do not even know what's happening. You're just there, hanging on to something that already left. It's time for Relationship Circle. He's an author, a relationship coach, he's a motivational speaker, he is part of the family. Joe Wisdom.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Karibu sana. Happy
Thank you.
Madaraka Day.
Happy Madaraka Day.
Yeah, asante sana, nashukuru.
Yeah.
Imekuwa muda.
Yeah, it has been some time.
Yeah.
But I'm always glad to be here.
We are happy to have you.
Yeah.
And the conversation we are talking about today is not a very happy one. Most of the times it leaves you in tears. Sometimes it's for good.
Yes.
Sometimes you just don't understand what happened.
Yeah.
We're talking about breakups and walkouts, like people just walk out of your life. And some people will be decent enough to tell you, Mwikali, you know what, it's over.
Yeah.
But they also sang a song, Joe, and they said, there's never an easy way to break a heart.
Yeah.
So either way, it will be painful. So what's the difference between the two of these things?
When we talk about breakups and walkouts, breakups can be initiated by anyone.
That's true.
It can be from any side. And relationship is run by two people. We keep saying that the word relationship basically comes from two words. Relating with the sheep. And relating with the sheep, not the sheep ya kondo, the sheep, the boat, the big, So when you're relating with the sheep, that means that every sheep have cargo.
Yes.
So there's something that every person brings in the relationship.
That's true.
And with that understanding, two people, at some point you can feel like, I'm not getting what I was coming for. I'm frustrated in this relationship. This is not what I thought I got into. And you see, actually the Bible talks about hope deferred makes the heart sick. If your expectations are not met, you feel frustrated. And we usually cancel people. And sometimes if you feel like this is not the journey that I had seen in my mind. Everybody getting to a relationship, they have a picture of what they expect in their mind. So when it's not working out, the only way is to break up. Breaking up sometimes, as you have said, works for good.
That's true.
Because there's no need of hanging on something that has no life. That is self-deception. It's self-defeating. You waste time. You waste yourself. Walkouts is when someone
alikutoka,
alikuacha kwa mataa. You see, do you know why this happens sometimes? Walkouts sometimes happen because someone feels like I don't want to disappoint this person. Sometimes it's out of love. I can tell you. You feel like, what am I going to tell this person?
So I'd rather ghost.
Especially people who feel like this person have really helped me. There are people who get into a relationship when they are nowhere, when they have nothing. And the other person maybe is endowed, is empowered. So they try maybe to pay the price and try to get this person up to a certain level. So when this person, a good example is when a young man, and it can happen from both sides, a young man feels that I love this girl. And this girl, the problem with this girl is that she wants to go back to school, but there's no money in her family. Now, you can even pay, the gentleman can work so hard to see the girl in school. Maybe even university. We have seen those cases. But when the girl goes to the university, she feels like, I think I now know what I wanted. And it is not easy to go and face that man.
It's not. And tell them what?
You get my point?
I do.
So sometimes you just choose to be silent.
Yeah.
And kukaa chini ya maji, you just disappear unceremoniously. So that has happened. Sometimes walkouts again can happen because one of the partners is nagging. And I have seen basically women and men who have literally walked out of a relationship because they cannot put up with the demands and the pressure from the other party.
So they'd rather walk out.
Yes.
Because
You just
even
walk.
if you decide to do a breakup with them, be a decent one, then it becomes another dragging through the mat.
Yes.
So you'd prefer to keep the peace and walk away.
Yeah, there are people who just want to walk away with no explanation, because if you get to, if you say that if you make up a case out of it,
Yeah,
you'll never sort things out.
that's true.
Because sometimes some other people is out of conviction. You feel you're not going anywhere, and you cannot explain why.
Because hakuna explanation.
Thank you. You can't explain.
It's like, I'm just feeling.
Yes.
Then there are those ones who will tell you, it's not you, it's me.
I've seen people come for counseling and they are telling me, I usually dream crazy dreams with this person. I usually even dream them stabbing me. And now how do you go explaining to that person that I dreamt that you are stabbing me, or you are struggling me? You see, sometimes some of these things you can't share them.
Yeah.
Because what you don't know will never affect you. What you know is what affects you. So sometimes you feel like telling this person will even make things worse. Because he'll begin to ask him, am I this bad? Am I a murderer without my knowledge? You lower their self-esteem.
Yeah.
So these things happen for many reasons.
That's so
but
true.
again, it's always good to look at it from the positive side. Whether somebody is walking out, whether it's a breakup, there's always the better side, the good side of everything. We keep saying that in every you can get honey from a carcass. You know the story of Samson.
Yes.
After he killed the lion, after getting back there after some time, he found that in the carcass there was honey. So some of those issues that happen, ugly sins, and that is what life is made of.
That's true.
Ugly and beautiful sins is a journey of ups and downs, and that is what makes life beautiful. Sometimes, Mwikari, some people who are listening to me right now, you will one day sit down, and I'm talking to that person who have been left, somebody walked out of your way, somebody broke the relationship. You will one day sit down and thank God that it happened.
That's true.
You will one day sit down and thank God that He never answered some of your prayers.
That's true.
Because
That
that's
is
life.
so true. So there's another conversation around these breakups, and it's said that a woman will take longer before they walk out on you,
Yes.
and when they do, it's not because they've just checked out now, that they checked out a long time ago, but they were just gunning up the courage to do that.
Yes.
And that when that happens,
Yes.
the man seems to have moved on very fast immediately, and the woman is now slowly just feeling vibaya vibaya.
Yeah.
But then 6 months or maybe later, after Amesha celebrates his single, now he goes back into himself and starts grieving the relationship.
Yes.
How true is that statement, or is it propaganda?
I would
too?
agree. No, I would agree with that statement.
Yes.
You know why?
Uh-huh.
Men are results oriented. Women are process oriented. When you are talking about a woman, a very good example, cooking.
Yes.
If I am cooking, I don't care what gets in the sufuria first.
Zaweza ingia zote pamoja.
Yes. In my mind, I have the end result.
Itakuwa nyama fry.
We say anyhow is a how.
Okay. But
If you're cooking, you know, you can even remember that you didn't put some oil after you have done everything.
yeah.
Or kitungu, that's when you are
Must
doing,
have been like the guys who came up with tumbukiza.
that's the point. You see,
Yes.
you cook in that confusion. Provided at the end of the day there's something eatable.
Yeah.
That's what matters. But women are process oriented. A woman will process information. A woman will want to step by step. They want to see, where am I coming from? Before they make a decision, especially even those who are in marriage.
Yeah.
Before they say that I'm moving out of this, before I walk out of this relationship, they'll have done everything possible to make sure that it works. So that statement is quite true.
Okay.
But for a man, he can be incited by other men and he just make a decision. How comes that she's behaving like this? Are you not a man? Are you not, you know, how comes that you are too many in the house? And that evening, the man will come pack his things. Nowadays, that's what men are doing. Men are not sending their wives away. They are packing their things.
That's how it should be. They
And
kicked
they
us
just-
out many times.
Yeah, they just leave.
Wacha waende tu.
And at least you must leave the TV for the children.
Yes, please.
You don't carry the TV.
Yes. So akishaenda a few months later naweza kufikiria wale vijana waliniingiza box.
Thank
They
you.
lied to me.
Yes, that is
I
now
should-
when he begins to come back to his senses.
Yeah.
that is when he begins coming back to his senses.
Yeah.
The prodigal son, the issue of the prodigal son. After many years, after he spent everything that he had, he came back to his senses and he's asking himself, how many servants? I will go back. So what happens is that when you came, when the incitement is over,
Yeah.
you begin to reflect on your life.
That's true.
What happens with men is that though they are resource oriented, they also worry. Men are principally created. Do you remember when during creation, a man was created first, and inside the man there was a woman.
Yeah.
So a man is like a principle in that angle. So a man is principally created, and women are emotionally made. So women will easily relate emotionally. A man, is very hard to see a man misbehaving. Pengine wale wako na umama mwingi. You know, there are men who have basically some high large greater degree, you know, of umama. So those one will behave that way. But men try to withhold their emotions as much as possible. But women, they will express themselves. So a man will later on, and a man can live in denial for so long. That is why when men go down, they go down completely, because they don't know to call it quit. They still pursue you. They still think, and especially when a woman walks out of a man can sell his properties to make sure that he gets you back.
Whatever it takes.
Yes.
Na kisha rudi.
He can withdraw now. He now leaves you.
Because he was left.
Yes.
It's an ego thing.
Because he cannot put up, he cannot live the rest of his life thinking that he was left. He cannot basically stomach that. So he can do anything to manipulate the woman.
And get me back.
Just to get you back. Immediately umeingia your box. Now the man can walk out ceremoniously. And you'll never see him.
And it has happened a lot of times in
Yes,
relationships.
it does.
Where you think, oh, he's sorry now, he's ready to work things out. Then he comes back. But the only thing that is bringing him back is to...
It's revenge.
Revenge. Yeah. So men, what we're saying is that men do not take heartbreaks or breakups very well, especially in a situation where they were left.
Because they are not emotional. It is very rare for a man to mourn.
This was not their goal. This is not the thing they had envisioned for themselves.
They don't know how to be victims. And that is why our ladies are the people paying the prices. Look at many relationships. It is the woman who pays the price.
And it's sad.
It's very sad.
You know, we are taking all your questions on 111 444 111. That is our SMS line. Switch TV KE on Instagram. Switch TV Kenya on Facebook. You're talking about breakups and walkouts with Joe Wisdom. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to Full Circle. Happy Madaraka Day. Joe Wisdom in the building. We're talking about breakups and walkouts. And I don't know if, there's no easy way to break a heart. We already established that. But kuna njia mbaya, Joe, zenye watu wanawachana that shouldn't happen. Please tell us about that. Like it's a no-no. It's a low.
One very ugly way of breaking is when you don't communicate. When you don't communicate, because the other person will be left stuck. You know, when you offset, when you release one another, when you talk it out, and I keep saying, even if it means just involving a third party, just to settle your issues. Let me tell you, it might be hard to do it. But sometimes you need to confront. I say that the destiny of a man is defined by when he chooses to face what is facing him.
That's true.
You cannot keep hiding. You cannot live in denial. So when you choose to face what is facing you, now that becomes maturity. It doesn't matter how hard it is. It's just like picking, a sucking letter. Sometimes you feel you don't need to pick it up. Wacha ikae. But you know, there's some honor that comes with it.
And closure.
Thank you. Very important. And dignity. And those people might require you. I remember one day I was employed. I was a high school teacher. And and the principal one day called me. It was a private school. So the principal calls me and tells me, Joe, I think we were closing school. I was the class Form 3 class teacher. And he told me, Joe, if we'll need you next time, we'll let you know. But all that I knew is that he just wanted to release me because he didn't want to pay me the holiday salary. So all the other teachers said, no, this man, he cannot just release us without money. But I left. And I told him, thank you for entrusting me to the students. Later, that same man, after thanking him, he called me for a job that has really built my life. I can say the job that made me know who I am.
Okay.
He connected me to that place.
Are you serious?
That is how important closure is.
Yes.
You might, that girlfriend, and people connect for many reasons. Do you know there are some people who connect, not because that person if you're a man, never see a lady, even if you have met somewhere, just as a wife material, just because you want to marry.
Yeah.
There are some people who come to your life as a connection point to your destiny. They are basically destiny helpers. So if I met a lady, that does not mean I should not just look at her as my wife. I should look at her as a friend first.
Yes.
Because it might be, and that is why many relationships are breaking. They are breaking because anybody who sees a beautiful girl, he interprets a wife. But that beautiful girl can be a bridge.
Yeah.
Who will connect you, that will connect you to the right partner. So the way you connect with someone, the way you break is very, very, very important. You break, just talk it out. It never worked. It is hurting, but you are going to heal. This issue of saying that somebody broke my heart, all of you got broken.
That's true.
If it was not a walkout, all of you got broken. So you must take care of one another. Another dangerous way of breaking is when you begin to scandalize the other person after you have broken.
They start threatening you.
Yes. No, even not actually threatening. They to scandalize you, talking ill about you.
I get it. Hata
Yes.
kukua.
Yes.
Oh,
Hata ukimuona.
Hata
Hiyo dem. Si
Ni
vile
sura
unamuonanga. Yes.
Oh my goodness. I understand, which is wrong. And we
Yes, it's
see
wrong.
it happen a
Yes.
lot nowadays,
Yeah.
especially with the age of social media,
Yeah.
where you guys were together, but after that, you never told us the bad things about them.
Yes.
But immediately the relationship is over. Then now, unaanza kusema vitu. There's another one. Mimi nikupatie. Have you had stories of your house has been emptied? You come back.
Yes, it has
it's so
happened.
sad, especially for the men, because they come back home.
yeah.
And I'm not saying that maybe they don't deserve it. Maybe they do.
Yes,
Maybe they did something. But everything in the house has been taken away. So nobody has broken up with you.
Yeah.
It's not even a walkout. I don't know what degree of heartbreak that is.
Now, I can say that that is unethical. And I would want to just help our viewers and some of the young people who are watching us.
Yes.
Please, if you are a man, if you are settling down with a lady, if you just never, and let me tell you, I am speaking this with a lot of humility and experience. If you are a man and you want to marry, please don't move into a woman's house. Be a gentleman enough, relocate.
Yes.
Even if it is in a smaller house. And for you ladies, please allow yourself. Because there are some women who will say, no, there's no way I am living in a
Downgrade.
2-bedroom house.
Yeah.
There's no way I can go into a 1-bedroom. Allow him. Allow him. Because when you move in, if that man, many times actually, I have seen cases where men move out with things, not just ladies. A man will come, pack things, and leave. And the lady will be left there, stranded. I tell people, if both of you want to move in and you have your bed, you have this, if you are a lady, please, you can sell your items.
Yeah.
Put the money in your bank account or send them to your family or give them out. You see? Allow the man
Allow the man
to initiate,
take the lead.
to take the lead.
Yeah.
Because some of the things that you have invested, if the relationship doesn't work, it becomes very easy for a man to move out with those things. The same case applies to ladies.
Yes.
You'll
be like, ni zangu nilikuja nazo.
The women mostly carry them because they feel this was mine, I bought this. Because actually, let me tell you, mostly it's very hard, and I'm saying this, you know, with a lot of goodwill, to my fellow men. It's very hard to see a lady who have decided to settle down walking away.
That would be difficult.
When a woman loves, she loves. She truly does.
Hear him ski.
If a woman loves,
Yes.
she truly does.
Okay.
But for a man can love you, but that love might be conditional. Most of the men who are getting into relationships today is because of the hardship that they're experiencing.
So they're getting relief from the woman.
If the woman is stable
Yes.
and she can pay rent and do other things,
Then that's the one they want.
it is very unfortunate that a woman can leave the house in the morning to go to work and leave the man watching Afro Cinema continue story. Very dangerous.
We have a couple of questions here for you, Joe. At Hi Mwikali, I separated with my narcissistic husband exactly 1 year ago and left with a 2-year-old kid. Now I feel I would like to date again. Though I'm not meeting anyone, is it too early or do I need more time?
How many, 2 years ago?
1 year. 1 year ago, that's when they separated.
Okay.
And they have a 2-year-old kid.
Okay.
So I'm assuming the lady is the one with the custody of the child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it too soon? Does she need more time?
I can say that the issue of timing is a function of healing. It depends. Have you healed? Because if you get back to a relationship without healing first,
Yeah.
you get in that relationship with a lot of fears, uncertainties. When you see some of the things that happened in the first relationship recurring, you get some signals, some small signals. You begin to fear, will it end up just like the other one? That is why you need to first work out yourself.
Okay.
Make sure that you have totally overcome the past, your past.
Yes.
And actually you can get a therapist to take you through. Some people want to just, you know, let the thing die what you call a natural death.
A natural death.
But you see, it doesn't matter how much you hide your wood. At some point, there is a day that you'll be pressed by something and you'll say, there's some pain there. So it's good to heal. It's good to give yourself time to heal.
Okay.
It's good to, and you see now, especially because they have a 2-year-old child.
Yeah.
This is a relationship that has evidence. You know, some relationship.
Equal evidence. Exhibit.
Equal exhibit. So there's no way you just wish it away.
Okay. Okay.
And I would really want also that if it is possible, it is good if she can settle the issue of the kid with the father.
That's true.
Because that's something that will never change.
That's true.
If you get into the other relationship without settling, the other man, the father of your child, will come and bring and cause drama. And he can even make that man, your current,
Yeah.
leave you
That's true.
because of the things that because I don't want to be pulled in this. You see?
And maybe you had a good thing going.
Yeah.
So 2 points that I've taken from this answer that you've given, Joe, is that time is a healer.
Yes.
And that there's no amount of time that we can say that you need a dose of 2 years or 3 years for you to be able to get into another relationship. So time is a healer. Take your time.
Yeah, take your time.
And the other thing is just make sure that you've sorted out the
issue of the child.
the issue of the child
Yeah.
with the father. Okay. I have a baby daddy in university. He's graduating this year. He's so broke, can't afford to provide for the son. So my parents do that because we live under the same roof.
Yes.
Should we break up with him? Please help.
You see now that they got a kid when I'm sure maybe both of them or one of them was in the university. The fact that this man can't take care of the child right now,
Yeah.
it is important for this lady to give this, if they really love each other, it's very important for this man, for this lady to give this man time to grow.
Yeah.
Let him mature.
Don't
Let
judge him now.
Thank you. Let him give him, don't pressure him. Give him time to grow, because at that time, at that point, I don't think that he's ready to take up responsibilities. And remember what Abraham Lincoln once said. Abraham Lincoln once said that the price of greatness is responsibility. So if that man is not able to take responsibility right now,
Yes.
you remain small.
That's true.
Can never rise to get to greatness. So give him time. It's a matter of time. If he really loves you, he'll still stick with you. And
Okay.
even when he stabilizes. But if he has not yet made up his mind, it doesn't matter how stable he is. Atakuacha kwa mataa. So give yourself time. Just check around the relationship and see the you know, are you ready to wait?
Yeah.
What is bringing you together? Is it the kid or is it love? If you are getting married, if you want to settle because he is the father of your child, there might not be true love there.
That's
because it was in your it was in your young youthfulness
Yes.
that you got this child.
And that's and she's very lucky that at least ako nyumbani.
Yeah.
Na wazazi wanamtake, at least you have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
Just give him time. If he's committed, like you said,
Yeah.
atakuwa tu sawa.
And something else.
Yes.
If she tried to maybe settle down with this man, she'll breach she'll breach the goodwill from the parents.
That's true.
So it's also good to know that your parents are now sponsoring you. You know, so it's good to take care of that.
Okay.
So don't keep moving, coming back. You know, they will think that you're not even able to make the right decisions.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I am 26, but I'm having issues with dating. And still, I feel in my heart that I need to get married. But I'm not getting the characteristics I need from a man.
All right.
Ako 26, there's a lady.
26, I can't tell her that she can't get married at 26. You know, there are those people who can get married at 25, 26, 24. But what I can tell her is that if she's not getting, she needs to audit. She needs to analyze, what does she really want?
Yes.
Does it exist? Or is just a picture in your mind?
No, I had a list at Uko 17, 18.
Yes.
That list. Whatever it is that I needed then is totally different from what is, you know, realistic now.
Is sometimes it's good also to get somebody to help you. And we have insisted on this you know, platform many times. I usually tell people, have some people who can work with you. Don't run your relationship like a Superman.
Yes.
Don't just walk alone. Have some people who can speak some sense to you. Some people who can guide you. You know, have mentors.
Yes.
Now, some of the questions that they are asking, they need somebody who is closer to them that they can engage.
Yeah.
So that if someone will come and tell me this is what I want, this is what I tell, that's very unrealistic. I've gone ahead of you. And I have not even personally met such a lady or such a man. That man is only that your ideal man. There's the real man now. You know, nobody want to marry somebody with weaknesses.
No.
And that is why let me help our viewers today.
Please.
I'm feeling generous today.
Please.
Some of the things that we tell them here.
Yes.
Some of the characteristics that you tell them to check out here. There's no way, there's no single day that you'll ever find that man with everything that I say, everything that Benjamin Zuru says. There is no single day that you'll combine all that and find a man with that. So you can remain there unmarried and not in a relationship, or a man not getting married because you have been following all the characteristics.
Listing down.
You
Joe alisema
personally,
nini leo?
you have your own faults, you have your own weaknesses.
That's true.
So you're also getting somebody with weaknesses, but at least you are trying to get a place where you can meet at a certain level.
Yes.
You come with your weaknesses, I come with my weaknesses. Are we able to blend? Are we able to connect? But there's no ideal husband, there's no ideal wife, there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
We must be able to put up with each other. Weaknesses, we are weak men.
That's true. That is so true.
So you must also know what you want.
That's
we
true.
only guide you.
Yeah.
Some of the things that you need to look at so that you don't become ignorant.
And when you're pointing at other people, please look at yourself as well.
Of course, yes.
Ukitaka ati kutaka perfect. Are you perfect? Hello, Mwikali. I have male friends who, after being friends with them for some time, they want to take our friendship to the next level. But I lose interest immediately.
Yeah.
At times, even our friendship comes to an end. How should I handle such and still maintain friendship? So maybe she's seen this is not what I want to take to the next level. Yes, we are friends. But then the gentlemen, when they look at her, they're like, we are ready to go to the next level. So at that point, she loses interest.
Yeah. What the lady is just saying is that she's never ready to graduate.
Okay.
You can be in school forever.
Ooh.
Anytime you near graduation, you disappear. That can make you, the longest, it can make you stagnate in a certain level for too long.
For the longest time.
Only to realize that time is moving. So you need also to do a personal audit,
Yeah.
do a personal analysis, look at what you want, where you want to go, you know.
Yeah.
And also look at yourself. Maybe there are things that, maybe what you are, the way she's behaving
Yes.
is something that is coming from within. Some forces that she's not in control of.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
What could that be?
I told you the other day, there's something we call gamophobia and anaptophobia. Maybe the people that you have been seeing marriages that are not functional. Maybe you have been brought up in abusive marriages, families.
Okay.
And anytime you get into a relationship, you just think that this man is marrying me to be his wife. You just quit. You
That
don't
means-
want just to get there.
Oh, my goodness. So you keep sabotaging every
Thank you.
potential relationship.
You get to a certain place, you withdraw. You
Okay.
get to a certain place, you withdraw, because you don't, there's something that you are fearing inside that thing that you want to
So
get into.
she needs to work on herself.
Yes, she
Find
needs,
out what that is.
Yeah.
Oh
Some
my
fears that are really hidden, maybe in
Yeah.
the subconscious. Yeah. Maybe for her, if you ask her, I have no problem, I'm okay.
Yes.
But in real sense, there
Yeah.
are some things that are really hidden inside. There are some fears that are informing her decisions.
Okay.
Yeah. Every decision is steered is motivated, you know, by something. There must be something.
Joe, thank you so much for coming through. Our time is up. Please tupatie social media handle. Leo umetupatia wisdom mingi sana.
No, it's Jamhuri.
Ni Madaraka.
Madaraka, not
Angalia
Jamhuri.
sasa.
Madaraka, it's Madaraka.
It's
So-
Madaraka, and we appreciate you
Yes.
coming in.
Yeah.
It's a holiday. Nah, we can't take that for granted. Social media handles.
Wisdom Talks. Wisdom Talks or Joe Wisdom Rower.
Okay.
Yes, Wisdom Talks.
Asante sana kwa kuja.
Thank you.
We're taking a very short commercial break. When we come back, I know every Tuesday we have Score and Andy in the building for our fitness segment, but today we're going the DiCaplo way. And this is going to be interesting because we get to dance and have a little bit of fun with DiCaplo Fitness. We'll be right back with that after the break.